Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and today we're looking at the Shadow Planet, the board game. Now this is looking like a really cool horror hit and roll game, but who am I? I'm not the host. Lipstickpaddy, please take it away. Tell all these peeps listening why they should be looking and getting excited about this game. Alright peeps, here we go. The Shadow Planet, the board game. Now this is a horror game. Lots of paranoia. Where's the paranoia coming from? Well, secret roles. That's correct. One person's going to be an alien trying to get off the planet to destroy humanity. One person's playing a person trying to keep you down on the planet, which is creepy as heck. And the rest of you are playing astronauts that have discovered a ship on the planet with another person too. So it's really kind of hidden roles and, as we'll see, creepy stuff going on here now. So you can't really trust people that you don't know who's doing what. And it's coming from Galacta. And recently got a game from Galacta, Waste Nights 2, which is fantastic storytelling. And even though the designers are not the same on this game, Galacta are trying to push story in this game too. It is coming from the Shadow Planet graphic novel. Has this 1950s vibe to it. Like Lost in Space kind of thing. And you can see that there's like 6 cards at the bottom here of the astronauts, but you don't actually play them. It's kind of weird. But you are deck building. You are an astronaut that has their own deck. And these NPCs that you see here, you're going to be using their decks to use stuff on this planet here. And it's semi-cooperative because the alien needs the astronauts to get off the planet, even though and there's another person trying to get away, break stuff. The board itself though, it's kind of almost feels like a worker placement. You've got these giant circles in the 4 corners, and then you've got the interesting things that you can do out there, and you're going to be using the NPCs to kind of activate parts of this board. It's looking actually fairly cool. Now 90 minutes sounds fun, especially the hidden roll. I like the aspect of this, and we seem to be getting this coming vogue of this year, maybe, the hidden roll games. Alright. So yeah, astronauts 1 to 3, they're cooperating. You've got the mysterious garden, keeping everyone there. Then this is the alien. There's 6 characters to manipulate. They're like the workers. You're not actually one of them though. So you've got your own deck. You're going to go in the deck of the NPC, and it says though that you need the NPC that you're trying to use, it might be taken over by somebody else, and that so there's like this weird way of losing control of characters that you picked. Yeah. Now it does hide many secrets, it says, and with drawing a secret goal, trying to manipulate your deck, and yeah, you're not really going to know how the game ends until it says the final confrontation. So, Now, you're going to get nice busts of the people in the story. I'm not familiar with the graphic novel, but I'm pretty sure the art here is almost 1-to-1 with them. And I feel like they've done a good job with the busts, actually, haven't they? They brought it from the graphic art style, and it's a bit more serious on the busts. They're kind of cool. Reed Robinson. the robots look creepy. It has that Lost in Space 1950s sci-fi vibe. Now, if you're interested in this, you can download the preview of this to get yourself into the lore. It does warn you that it does have some sexual content and explicit language. Ugh. Now, it is a preview of the novel, so you're only going to get like a few pages or whatnot, but you might be interested in that. That's up to you. Now, it says it's going to come out at 50 retail. You're getting 40 here for the game, which is not too reasonable. And I'm guessing the big thing is what you're getting in this Kickstarter version. Now, you get these vehicle tiles, and this is one way of getting around the planet quickly. Fairly big board, actually. Some nice indicators of things that are happening, repairing something, countdown for something happening, and a threat level. Player sheets. These are nice because they're like unique to each player. Sorry, 140 cards. Seems like a nice array of mix that's in this box. I mean, it's coming at $40, is it? €40, sorry. That's about $50. And we can see kind of stuff that you can be doing at the different bits here. So operators on the hill, operators in the militia, operations on the El Rico. This is the crashed spaceship that you discover. Operations in the caves, and character operations. Which one is a seduce another character? So, very cool. Messages from the shadows. Yeah, this place is certainly haunted with some alien stuff on the planet, because the El Rico ship, it crash landed, and the survivor tells you that it was her father went mad and killed the crew. Now, where did his madness come from? It's probably messages from the shadows. And 75 character markers. That seems like a lot. This kind of content box here should definitely pique your interest on a playthrough. There is an official soundtrack, which is early. You know, that might have been a stretch goal or something. Now, you can add on. This is interesting that this is an add-on. It's a Kickstarter exclusive, and it's a mini expansion. But more hazard cards sounds great, and just adding a little bit more risk into the game with that add-on. It's a nice one. No, so the stretch goals are going to be where the Kickstarter exclusive stuff comes from. So at the minute, it's you're only coming here for the add-on box, which is the Kickstarter exclusive. They've not put that into the pledge. The stretch goals in the pledge, but you've got to put that. You have to put that little is it $5? €5. You got to put that in on it. And with the Gallica products, the box here, it's just a representation. It is going to be shipped in the core box, and I expect this Kickstarter, because of its Gallica, like they did with Waste Knights 2, there's going to be lots of amazing like add-ons, and I expect a pledge to pop up mid-campaign for the all-in, and that really excites me that there's going to be a lot more content coming, potentially, and just can't wait to see how it gets bigger through the campaign. But it's a good start. It's certainly got me interested. Now, definitely recommend a playthrough to widen your research. These are two great videos that they've got here, and you've got the Dice Tower as well, MBM. You've got like all the popular things. These have covered Gallica games in the past, so you know they're all fans of the publisher, and I am now after playing Waste Knights 2, cracking post-apocalyptic game, which completely burns Fallout from Fantasy Flight out of the window. It really does. As we get down to shipping, though, it's not too bad. You've got to ask for shipping to the rest of the world, and things might change anyway. You can go $1 in, though, to risk it for a biscuit if you want to wait, because shipping prices might get better later in the year, because at the minute shipping prices are very high due to the massive epic delay in deliveries. Now, good photo gallery here showing you different parts, because they're not showing you everything at the minute as if it comes to content, but you get a little bit more of this when you watch the playthroughs. I do like the adult theme of it. You know, we've got someone here smoking. We had the addiction card also, and when you watch the playthrough, you'll find out more of these adult stuff, which is in the game. Sir Chester Copplepot is part of the publisher here. This guy, who, if I remind me, was he with the... what's that game called? That was kickstarted recently. Editor put a note up about Sir Chester Copplepot. He was working with another game. Anyway. Ghost Galacta, Waste Knights, fantastic game. And the Shadow Planet coming from these two working on this. Totally awesome to be their next game. It's kind of a, not just sci-fi, but it's a horror sci-fi with hidden roles. Sounds fantastic. Now, quick FAQ. Now, the $5 add-on was the 3-hour expansion, so we don't really need to know that anymore. It's $5 added on. Of course, there's going to be a pledge manager. Of course. I've only seen one game since this channel started. I've covered more than 200 campaigns. Only one I've not had a pledge manager. Only one. I want to go all in. I want to go all in. Just pledge $1 and late back it. Will the Kickstarter exclusive game elements be available? Well, if you're late backing it, there certainly will be available. But it's talking about game conventions here. They don't plan to keep big quantities of the Kickstarter exclusive stuff. So yeah, just get in on the pledge. 2 quick updates before we pop off. Let's try and make this nice and quick. Yeah, they're getting towards the campaign and they're just having a bit of love on that, and then the creator one here with the 24-hour stuff. So definitely one to keep your eye on. There's going to be 17 days left from this video to go now, where we should see some more add-ons and more cool stuff, and then an all-in pledge. But hopefully I've piqued your interest to go and look at some playthrough videos, because this is looking like a really sweet horror, paranoid, hidden role movement game, deck builder. Oh, it sounds good, doesn't it? With some real 1950s kind of punk art in the pulp fiction type, pulp world of art and all that good stuff. So yeah, Shadow Planet, the board game, looking sweet from Gallica, who pushed out now his second board game, which is going to have lots of great stories when you're playing it. So yeah, really cool. Keep your eye on this. We'll certainly be coming back for final thoughts, because we expect this Kickstarter to be pushing more and more. But yeah, please give it a thumbs up. Please let me know in the comments what you think of the Kickstarter project and all that good stuff. And I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. You've been listening to Kickstarter Radio. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.